And welcome back. I know I missed a week, but it's that time again for an Every Show Joe Says Go type of thing, Play some catchy theme song over this. No, that's not catchy. But yeah, been an eventful like 2 weeks for me. Still looking for a job, so it seems like that took a little bit out of me, and I apologize for missing last week. Hopefully, you guys found music though, so there's that. But yeah, there's a lot of music in the next 7 days, and well, 8 days. I include today plus next Thursday. So there's a lot to cover. So I'm not gonna waste your time right now. I'll waste it later. So, anyways, beginning with tonight, we actually have a Tour de Fat themed event over at the Rebel Lounge. Free. Three bands are gonna be playing over the Tour de Fat, and that's the Stakes, Fairy Bones, and Sunset Voodoo. So that's pretty cool. We also have, was it Junius, Black Mare, Mustard Gas, and Roses over the Echo Tap Room. Plus, we have the Pedal Challenge PHX there over the trunk space there with Dent. Really good over there. Moving on to Friday, we have, and I couldn't find a specific day one, day two list on this one, but there's a 2 day little festival going on over at the Shady Park. That's called the Unity Through Kickoff Festival, and I'll just go through a list of possible musicians that'll be today and possible tomorrow. But really cool. So it's showcase the local talent around Phoenix here. The list I have is Marvel Years, Sunset Voodoo, Haymarket Squares, Dirty Sunset, Jaffe's Descent, Sarah Robinson Band, The Sugar Thieves, The Woodworks, Clint Stevens, Ghetto Cowgirl, Grave Danger, and yeah, there's a lot. And I don't know who's on what day right now, so I apologize. But this is Friday, at least starts on Friday, the first day. And then there's also some artists and doing live art, from what I can tell, and burlesque. Plus, it is all ages till 8 p.m. So if you want to bring kids out there, you can at least do that for a little while on both days. Let's see, moving on. We've got Manual Sex Drive doing their EP release show with French Girls and Andy Warpigs. That's over at 51 West. We've got Manic Monkeys over the Tempe Center for the Arts. This one being a little early because that's just the way those shows go, which is really cool. You can catch that and then head over to one of the other shows. We have The Faded Pictures with Shovel and the Dark Hearts and Stink over the Palo Verde, which Dark Hearts are fucking fantastic. There's no way to otherwise put it. If you can catch them, catch them. And unfortunately, it's a busy Friday. Hard choices here. Because moving on, we have We Were Stereo. They're over at Yucca Tap. They're playing at Wax Castle and Dead Canyon. We've got Frankie Rose, Suburban Living, and Proteins over Rebel Lounge, plus Toadies and Local H over at the Crescent Ballroom. So, Friday, you got options and hard choices, or at least they are for me. Probably for you too. All right, moving on to Saturday, even more stuff. We've got the Bronx. They're playing with Plague Vendor in the 68 or 68 exclamation mark. I guess that's what they. Yeah, that's over at the Rebel Lounge. We also have Jared in the Mill with Kolars, Lux, Bear Ghost, and that's over at the Van Buren. If you haven't been there, super cool venue. The aesthetics are really nice and eye-catching. Plus a little bit of history there with the old showroom. If you just look around, check it out. Nice venue so far. Finally been there twice. Let's see. Moving on though, we've got Two Toed Lizard Kings back performing after the little summer hiatus. That's over at the Yucca Tap Room with the B Sharps, Mr. Incapacado, and Alex Squared. Then yes, the Unity Through Kickoff Festival, day 2 over at Shady Park, which involves the artists I listed earlier. Again, I have no idea who's on what day. I'm gonna assume, given Kevin Daly, we're gonna go with Daly, is playing another thing this night that they're probably, Grave Danger is probably Friday. Play that one by ear, figure that one out. Anyways, we got more. Moving on, we got Dirty Magic, The Distortionists, and Asswipe Junkies. That's over at the Time Out Lounge. Plus the show I was mentioning, there's The Forgiven, Freaks of Nature, and Kevin Daly. That's at somewhere. Hit up the bands if that sounds interesting. It's a public-private party, so hit them up, and they will probably give you the address. So that should be good. Finally, moving on to Sunday, I found at least something you can do in the afternoon. We got Roman Buffalo and the Loyal Order. They're doing the happy hour sessions over at the Yucca Tap Room. Monday, we've got Dadado and the POC You Can't Rap Forever release show with Painting Fest, Ex Cadet, JJCNV, and Extra, with 3 X's, Crispy, over there at the trunk space, which should be pretty awesome, actually. Plus, we have Max, Frost, and Upsall, which, I didn't put the location here. I believe that was at Crescent Ballroom. I'll have to double check, or you can check. But that should be pretty cool. Or Valley Bar, one of those two. Moving on, Tuesday's got a bunch of stuff. Seriously, this midweek, you can find music. And as someone who has some extra time, this might actually be really cool for me to take advantage. Starting off over at the Rebel Lounge, we've got Hello Goodbye. They're performing an album that I wanted to just say because it sounded really cool. I've actually never heard them before. Might go check this one out. But the album is called Zombies, Aliens, Vampires, Dinosaurs. And they're also playing Would It Kill You? Plus, they have guest musicians Chris Farron and Family of Geniuses playing with them. So that'll be cool. We've got Child By with Old Fashioned Assassin, which was moved to Pub Rock Live. Then we have, let's see, over here at the Rock Bar, hosted by Todd Libby, a Torn of the Scene. We've got Cal Benjamin of Good Rest, James Sanders of Poolside, Steve Rector, Clint Richardson, and Clint Stevens' crew over at the Rock Bar. Plus, this sounds really cool, actually. We got Vinyl Voices, a night of record sharing and storytelling over at the Coronado, a really good restaurant there. That is hosted by Jose Gonzalez and Emily Spatrino. And we got Stina Sieg, Ernesto Moncada, Mike Bogumit, Tyler Grissom, and Alex Cardwell. I probably butchered some of those, and I apologize. We got Proteins doing their kickoff tour with Nanami Ozone, Nick Perkins Band, and High Dreams over at the Valley Bar. Then, also last but not least, we got Femni, Gabby, the Expos, and Blush over at the Trunk Space. Moving to Wednesday, actually not too heavy. Thursday's got a little more here. But Wednesday night, we've got Elijah Newman with Ghost in the Willow, Anthony Fama, and John Watkins over at the Yucca Tap Room. But here's where I'm going to be split, because I want to catch Red Tank again. It's been a long time, way too long. And they're actually playing over at the Rebel Lounge. It's Phoenix Tonight, boasting the Valley's late night talk show. They are doing their thing with Red Tank, Serene Dominic, and Stina Sieg over the Rebel Lounge, same night, Wednesday. I'm gonna have to figure that one out as I get there. But some really good music, either venue you go to. Last Thursday we got some big ones, or at least I think they've got some good music on them. We've got 1916 with Coxswain, Reason Unknown, Whiskey in the Barrels over at the Yucca Tap Room. Then we also got Keith Oki over at Shady Park. He's there with the Rebel Soul, plus joined by Kill Babylon Coalition, Nubian Fia for their reggae night. And here's a band that, well, there's some really good bands on this one. Over at Timeout Lounge, we've got Nightmare Sonata with the Cult of the Yellow Sign, another band that I've seen, and it's been a while, and they're awesome and funny, and I just haven't been able to make the stars align, unfortunately. But really good stuff there over with the Invisible Teal, Usagi, and Shucks Famicom over at Timeout Lounge. So that will be really cool. I might actually be able to jump between them. They're kind of across the street from each other, so. Then last on the list here, we've got I Don't Know How, But They Found Me, which, that's an awesome band name. They're joined by Sunday at Noon and Paper Foxes over at the Rebel Lounge. So that wraps up this week's Every Show Joe Says Go. Hopefully you like what you see. If you do, you can always support me. I do have the Patreon running right now. That's still over there. Patreon.com/EveryShowJoe. Even a $1 tier helps me out. $1 a month. That's more than helpful, especially right now as I'm looking for a new job, a new J job. But also the $5 tier, you get a chance to win a vinyl CD, something raffle, which I need to get on top of, and I apologize to those that were for last month. I will get you a prize, and I'll draw a winner here soon. Apologize about all that. But yeah, and then there will be another one for next month. So if you're into that, be sure to throw that there. Also, if you do like what you see, also you can keep up with me everyshowjoe.com, where I'm gonna start posting pictures again. I've been working on a little bit back, but been working on the Mr. Mud and Mr. Gold stuff. Plus, you'll see the Reverend Horton Heat Shots here coming up soon too. Plus more. I need to get on that. Plus the social media, you can always see what's going on wherever I am that night on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter. There we go. Every Show Joe. You can always follow me on there. Plus, very, very, very neglected Snapchat. But you can follow me. I don't know if there's going to be anything on there, but you can follow me. But yeah, that's about it. Wraps it up. And once again, if you like what you see, share it. Show your friends video. Show your friends music. Show them just pictures. Show them how awesome that Cult of Yellow sign is when they're dressed up, performing up there. Any of that. Bands love it. You think your friends will love it, hopefully. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you at a show. And have a good one.